Old Marley was as dead as a doornail. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I am going to relate. The register of his burial was signed by Scrooge, and Scrooge's name was good on the London Exchange for anything he chose to put his hand to. Ah, Mr. Scrooge.
Your servant, sir.
Are you off home to keep Christmas?
I am not in the habit of keeping Christmas, sir.
Then why are you leaving so early?
Because, sir, Christmas is a habit of keeping men from doing business.
Come, it's the nature of things that ants toil and grasshoppers sing and play, Mr. Scrooge.
An ant is what it is, and a grasshopper is what it is, and Christmas, sir, is a humbug. Good day.
At this time of year, our minds turn to the Christmas festival, with traditions both national and personal to our family. And one of those traditions we have on every Christmas Eve, the whole family gathers to watch one of Charles Dickens' greatest works. His Christmas ghost story, Scrooge, A Christmas Carol, and the version we always watch stars Alistair Sim and was directed by George Munter. Released on the 31st of October, 1951.
Festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge. It is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. I wish I could say they were not.
And the treadmill and the poor law, they're still in full vigor, I presume?
Both very busy, sir.
Oh, from what you said at first, I was afraid that something had happened to stop them in their useful course. I'm very glad to hear it.
I don't think you quite understand us, sir. A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
Why?
Because it is at Christmas time that want is most keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What can I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask me what I wish, sir, that is my answer. I help to support the establishments I've mentioned. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there, and some would rather die.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my business.
Isn't it, sir?
No. It is enough for a man to understand his own business without interfering with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
The story tells how Scrooge is visited by the ghost of Jacob Marley, who, if he can save Scrooge's soul, will be released from purgatory and has arranged for Ebenezer Scrooge to be visited by 3 ghosts.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past.
No, your past.
The ghost of Christmas past takes Scrooge back through the events that shaped him to becoming the man he currently is, from his father's coldness towards him as his mother died giving birth to him, but becoming welcomed back to the home once his older sister becomes an adult, to his first job and first love he finds at Fezziwig's, to moving into a higher paid clerk's job, meeting Jacob Marley, and how they eventually took over the company and then Fezziwig's, how Scrooge abandoned his love, then repeated his father's mistakes by abandoning his nephew when his sister died giving birth to him, and as his avarice grew, becomes more cold and cruel. Scrooge accepts these events shaped him to become the man he now is, but still thinks it's too late for change.
Come in. Come in, and know me better, man. I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. You've never seen the like of me before, have you?
Never. And I wish the pleasure had been indefinitely postponed.
So? Is your heart still unmoved towards us, then?
I'm too old. I'm beyond hope. Go and redeem some younger, more promising creature and leave me to keep Christmas in my own way.
Mortal, we spirits of Christmas do not live only one day of our year. We live the whole 365. So is it true of the child born in Bethlehem. He does not live in men's hearts only one day of the year, but in all the days of the year. You have chosen not to seek him in your heart. Therefore you shall come with me and seek him in the hearts of men of goodwill. Come, touch my robe.
The Ghost of Christmas Present shows him how well-to-do and the poor both celebrate, and how those in dire poverty are helped by charity, one of whom appears to be Anna, his first love. Scrooge, however, still does not believe he's worth saving.
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
I am in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. And you're going to show me shadows of things that have not yet happened but will happen. Spirit of the future, I fear you more than any other spectre I've seen. But even in my fear, I must tell you, I am too old. I cannot change. It is not that I am impenitent. It is just that wouldn't it be better if I just went home to bed? No. Lead me then.
However, the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come is the terrifying one. Not only does he not speak, but also shows that if Scrooge doesn't change his ways soon, his life will soon end, and the only joy he will leave in this world is in that people being glad he's dead. The effect is profound. He starts to pay his daily woman a little above the going rate. He helps the Cratchits and Tiny Tim survives, and the mood of his local community improves. Does it hold up today? I'd say so. Of all the versions currently out there when this video was made, it is the most faithful to the book, and really does stir even the coldest of souls. And despite having seen it quite a few times, it never fails to stir one emotionally, which after all is the point of any good movie. There are effects, limited both in their scope and technique, though dated, and after several viewings you can see how they're done. But they don't detract from the overall immersive experience, unlike how earliest CGI does compare to modern films. And though the frame ratio is 4.3, the standard of the day, you end up with black bars on the side of the film when you're watching on a modern television set. However, this adds to the charm, gives it more of a cosy book feel, and with some excellent acting, despite the Cratchit sounding more like Knightsbridge than Cockney, Old Kent Road. Overall, doesn't detract from the experience. If you wish to see it in colour, it has been colourised, but I personally feel the original black and white version is the better way to watch it, as the use of light and shadow, and that the most of the film is essentially a dream, along with it being set in Victorian times, all helps to lend to that atmosphere and the feeling of reality, as after all real Victorian footage, both early motion picture and all photography, is black and white, even if afterwards some were tinted to give it an early form of colour. Being black and white gives the information we're given a brutal charm, making the point more poignant than it might have otherwise been had it been in colour. Not saying it can't work as a colour film, only the overarching message can sometimes be smothered by the attention to visual detail, whereas here the overarching focus of their attention was in the message and building atmosphere. A case in point, in the book you tend to visualise a great deal more product about the second spirit than you see in the film, because you can imagine the whole room. When visually presented that way, you may not note what the spirit says to Scrooge as you take in all that opulence into your mind, whereas in the book you're forced to as you move on reading the next line. Here, the visual references are enough to immerse you in their world, but at the same time not lost amongst it. The casting is an absolute who's who of great talent and up-and-coming talent at the time, and with a runtime of only 87 minutes, it's a great way to see in Christmas Day. So grab a mince pie and some mulled wine, let the lights on the tree twinkle, and settle down for an emotional ride into the festivities with one of Britain's greatest adaptations of a festival ghost story.